okay?
Yes. How about you?
Oh, I'm fine, but I think I need a drink. Oh, I hope the rain will stop soon. I want to go out and play.
Yeah.
What do you want to play later?
Hide and seek.
Hide and seek, ah? Okay, we'll play hide and seek.
You can play continuous.
Hey, kid. You don't want to do that. That is littering. And do you know what happens when you litter?
No.
What happens?
Let me tell you a little story. Come.
Oh, please tell us a real story, not a little story.
This is not a little story, but a litter story. This story will tell you about the littering problem in Singapore.
But uncle, look around you. The place is so clean. There is no littering problem in Singapore.
Singapore may seem clean, but actually there are many littering hotspots in central Singapore.
What do you mean by hotspots and where can you find them?
Hotspots are places where a high amount of littering are found and many people are caught littering. These littering hotspots can be found in various locations such as Toa Payoh Central, Ang Mo Kio, Serangoon Road, Geylang Road, Raffles Place, and many others. Did you know litter such as tissue paper, drink cans, and plastic bags are amongst the top few commonly found litter in central Singapore?
Do you mean that we should not use plastic bag and tissue anymore? Of course not, silly. Uncle is saying that we should not litter.
But uncle, who are these people who litter? Don't they need to be punished?
Well, of course they do. In fact, the number of people caught littering has increased by huge numbers over the past few years. In central Singapore, almost 90% of the people caught littering in year 2009 were males and 60% of the offenders were Singaporeans. If offenders are students below the age of 18, they are referred to school for counseling or for disciplinary actions. Their parents will also be informed. For adult offenders, they are made to pay a $300 fine or might even have to do corrective work order, better known as CWO. However, this depends on the type of litter and the number of times they have been caught littering.
$300? Wow! That's my savings for one whole year.
Good for you. I don't even have any savings.
But uncle, I would still say that Singapore is very clean as compared to some other parts of the world.
I agree with you. I do not think that littering is going to cause a big problem.
Yes, I also agree with you that Singapore is clean. But what you don't know is that Singapore was not like this in the past. It took our forefathers a good number of years to transform our country to what it is today. Back in the 1960s and 70s, Singapore did not have sufficient resources and manpower to ensure an efficient refuse management system. At the time, many were living in unhygienic slums and crowded squatters' settlements. Public health was not the main concern, and so people littered anywhere and everywhere. The Singapore River, for example, became a dumping ground for street hawkers and squatters. The hard work of our leaders and members of the public agencies was significant in transforming Singapore into a clean and green city. Today, we enjoy proper housing and a well-planned refuse management system. The Singapore River has also undergone rapid transformation, with old buildings restored and new developments springing up by the riverbanks alongside the heritage buildings. So you see,
why do people litter?
Don't they want to live in a clean country?
well, not everyone litters on purpose. For some, it is a bad habit. For others, it depends on the situation. Many Singaporeans tend to litter as they find it more convenient than to look for a bin. Foreigners, on the other hand, litter as they might have been used to this practice in their own country. Therefore, they may not view littering as an offense. Generally, those who litter will think that a small piece of paper or wrapper on the floor is not going to affect the cleanliness of Singapore. After all, we have so many cleaners to clean up the mess. However, they fail to see the bigger picture. Litter can harm the environment and give rise to public health problems. It is a breeding ground for disease-causing insects and rodents. Open containers such as paper cups or drink cans can collect water, providing breeding locations for dengue, causing mosquitoes. Its ugliness damages the appearance of scenic environment and affects the image of places, especially tourist locations. Littered places also send out a message that people do not care for the environment and that it is acceptable to litter.
Wow! I did not know that one small act can cause so many problems.
Well, yes, littering may seem like a small issue. However, when many people start to litter, it will result in a huge headache.
I agree. Can you imagine Singapore as a huge rubbish dump?
Yucks!
Okay, kids, time for you to head home. I hope you have learned more about the importance of keeping Singapore clean.
I can't wait to go home and share this with my family. Let's go now.
Oh wait, aren't we forgetting something?
Huh? What?
Oh yes, we need to clean up before we leave.